We are here today set for our final in this case. We are conducting this through Zoom. We're live streaming. Ms. Taylor is making our record.
Would you state your name for the record, please?
Joseph Valdez.
And Mr. Valdez, how are you employed?
I'm an investigator with the Department of Family and Protective Services.
And how long have you been in that role?
A little over 8 years.
And are you familiar with the case involving the child, Chloe Villa?
Yes, I am.
And how are you familiar with that case?
I was the investigator on that case.
How did the department become involved in this case?
The department became involved due to mother and Chloe testing positive for methamphetamine when mother gave birth.
Okay. When that report came in, were you able to meet with the mother or the parents?
I was able to initially meet with the mother at the hospital, yes, sir.
And what was the mother's name? What is the mother's name?
Angel
what?
Angel Parks.
And you were able to meet with her where?
Baptist St. Anthony's Hospital.
Okay. Did you have a conversation with mother? Did you let mother know who you were and why you were there?
Correct, yes, sir.
Okay. And what was your conversation like with mother?
My conversation when I first arrived there was a nurse in the room as well with them. The nurse was feeding the newborn Chloe. Mother left the room. The nurse left the room. I introduced myself, told mom the reason I was there, reviewed 30 notification of rights with her, and then mom provided me contact information for an aunt, and she was trying to state that she wanted to wait for this aunt to come to the hospital.
Okay. Did y'all discuss the allegations and why you were there?
We did, yes.
Did you discuss the allegation of the drug use?
I did, yes.
What was mom's response to the drug use, or what was that conversation?
Mom stated that she had just recently used.
Did she state how long ago?
I want to say it was like 2 weeks prior to giving birth.
Okay. Did y'all discuss what drug she had used?
Methamphetamine.
Okay. And has mom ever had, does mom have a history of drug use? Did y'all discuss that?
She does, yes.
Okay. Has mom ever had any other CPS cases due to drug use? Did she mention any of that?
She did, yes. She had a 5-year-old son, who was residing, or who this aunt had custody of.
Okay. Is that the only child that other child she has?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Does she have a 7-year-old that was living with paternal grandparents or grandmother?
I believe so, yes, but she didn't talk much about that one.
Okay. Where was mom? Did she state where she was residing, or if she had employment, or what she was doing?
She wasn't working. She was living at a motel off or stated she was living at the Silver Spur Motel off the boulevard. And then she stated that she was going to move to the Sundown Motel. So she didn't have any stable housing.
Okay. Were you able to speak with the family to see if they would be willing to take the child?
Mom spoke to them first, and then I spoke to them, yes.
Okay. And what was the situation there? Were they willing to at that time, or had to?
They were willing to, yes, and that is where mom and when I finally got a hold of the father, that's where the father wanted the baby to go as well.
Okay. And who's the father?
His name is Roberto
Okay, Roberto what?
Biela.
Okay. And when were you able to speak with him, and how were you able to get in touch with him?
His sister, which was placement, was able to help me locate him. And it was back in I can give you the correct date. March 13th.
Okay. And you stated that he also wished for the child to be placed with his family.
Correct, yes.
Um, what was his situation at the time? Was he homeless? Was he living in a particular area? Where was he?
He was homeless. He was also living at the Silver Spur Motel, according to him. Um, he stated that Miss Parks was the room that he was allegedly staying in, that Miss Parks would go and come from that room. Um, he stated that he was self-employed and did little odd jobs at the motels down the boulevard for money.
Okay. At that time, you were working on placement with the paternal aunt. Department decide it was in the best interest of the child due to mother admitting drug use and dad wishing for child to be placed with aunt? Do you believe it was in the best interest of the child to remove and to place with family?
I do, yes.
Okay. And that removal was granted, is that correct?
Correct.
After the removal was granted, were you able to get back in touch with parents to go over the paperwork and what would happen proceeding forward?
I did, yes. I want to say I met with mom on March 11th. I'd been looking for her and I happened to go by the Silver Spur. And it just so happened I was there at the right time.
Okay. And you were able to do the paperwork with mom?
At that time, yes, I did.
Okay. Were you able to get in touch with Roberto to do the paperwork?
Yes, I believe it was when I met with them on the 13th of March. I went over the paperwork with them as well.
Okay. What did parents say as far as the removal? Did they have any comments about what was going on?
I know Miss Parks was asking where Chloe was placed. And I had just explained to her that she was placed with family and she was doing well. It's pretty much all she stated.
Okay. Did Mr. Roberto ask any questions or have anything to say?
He knew where the baby was placed, where the child was placed. He just stated that that's where he would like the child to remain.
Okay. And at that time, you believe the removal was appropriate and best interest of the child and for parents to attempt to work services?
Yes, sir.
Thanks, sir. I'll pass the witness, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Graff.
Your Honor, I have no questions for the witness. I'll pass. Thank you.
All right, and Ms. Sapien,
No questions, Your Honor.
Ms. Zavala.
No questions.
All right, anything further from this witness, Mr. Trout? All right,
Sorry,
is Mr.
nothing further from Mr. Valdez, I'm sorry.
Okay. All right, counsel, any objection to Mr. Valdez going on about his day's work?
No objection.
No objection.
All right, Mr. Valdez, thank you so much. I'm sorry we're running behind, but you're free to go.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you,
Have
Joseph.
a good day. If I don't see you, have a Merry Christmas.
You too, Judge. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Trout, you can call your next witness.
Antar Outley, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Outley, you'll raise your right hand for me, sir. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you'll give on trial today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
Okay. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Outley, would you state your name for the record, please?
Antar Outley.
And Mr. Ali, how are you employed?
My permanency specialist for St. Francis Ministries.
And are you familiar with the case we're here on today, on the Viella child?
Yes,
And how are you familiar with that case?
I've been involved in this case since March and seeing the child monthly, trying to locate the parents, trying to get them to engage in our services, things like that.
Okay. And when you say March, you mean March of 2024?
Yes,
Excuse me, March of 2025.
yes,
Okay. And when you first get a case, you come on after the adversary hearing, is that correct?
yes,
Okay. When you first get a case, do you put together service plans for the family
yes,
and for the parents?
yes,
And did you do that in this instance?
yes.
Were you ever able to meet with the parents to go over service plans?
No, I only found Angel one time in March, and she told me she's waiting to see what Roberto wanted to do. So I never got to go over the plan with her. And after that, I couldn't find her anymore. So
Okay. But you did execute family plans of service for both parents,
yes,
and those were filed with the court, is that correct?
yes,
Your Honor, I would ask to admit exhibits 1 and 2. They're the certified copies of the family plans of service for Angel Parks and Roberto Viella that were filed with the court.
No
Any
objection.
No objection.
All right, petitioners exhibits 1 and 2 will be admitted.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Howley, after the service plans are filed, there's a status hearing, is that correct?
yes,
And during those status hearings, are family plans of service made in order of the court?
yes,
And are these family plans of service set up to try to help parents work through what the issues are and to mitigate reasons for removal?
yes, sir.
Okay. Was that status hearing held?
Yes,
And were you present at that hearing?
yes,
Were the family plans of service made in order of the court at that time?
yes,
And was an order put in?
yes,
Your Honor, I'd ask to admit exhibit number 3 is the certified copy of the family plans of, or the status hearing order that Mr. Ali just testified to.
Is it what exhibit?
Exhibit 3?
3, okay. All right, then, any objection?
No objection.
No objection.
All right, petitioners exhibit 3 will be admitted. I'm sorry, I hadn't logged back into my email after the great computer crash of 2025, so I'm sorry. I didn't have it in front of me.
You're good, Your Honor. And Mr. Ali, do you have that order in front of you, exhibit 3?
yes,
Okay. And on page 5 of that order or exhibit, are you there?
yes,
Does it also state that it was ordered that no in-person visits with the parents until clean UA screens are provided?
yes,
Okay. Have you been able to get parents to drug screen?
no, sir.
Have you been able to meet with parents to start working services?
No, no contact whatsoever.
Have parents, and it's gonna be kind of redundant, but we're gonna walk through this a little bit. On mom's family plan of service, she was asked to do parenting. Did she ever do it?
No, sir.
Did she ever do her individual therapy?
No, sir.
Did she ever do a psychosocial?
No,
Did she ever participate in an OSAR?
no, sir.
And you had already stated that she did not comply with her drug testing.
No,
Did you ever attempt, it's kind of hard if you didn't have contact, but did you ever attempt to try to send her?
I sent referrals, but not being able to contact her, she would never known to even go. So
Did you have a number that was supposedly a good number for her, or did you never have a phone number for her?
I never had a phone number for her.
Okay. As far as the alleged father, did he ever do his parenting,
No,
his individual therapy,
no,
psychosocial?
No,
Did he ever attempt an OSAR?
no,
And he never did any drug testing for us either, did he?
no.
And it's safe to say that since they didn't do those services, we don't know if there are any recommendations for them to follow at that time.
At this time, no.
Okay. How is the child doing?
She's doing great. She developed me on target. She's saying most words in Spanish. She knows a few English, but I think she's gonna be really fluent in Spanish the way it's going. She's crawling. She's pulling herself up on things. She has her own little personality. She kind of likes to, when she don't get her way, she likes to throw fits. So she's doing very good.
Is she very bonded to the family and foster family?
Yes.
I guess kinship family.
Yeah, she's also always with the aunt. Every time I see her, she's in her lap. So
Okay. Do you know what is the department's sorry, Your Honor, I thought somebody just dropped out.
I think somebody did, but
I think
I
it's
got-
Ms. Graff.
Ms.
yep,
Graff?
it was. Hey, why not? Let's just have another technical problem this morning. Let's just get them all over with in one day.
Ms. Alley, I believe I was asking, you stated that child was very bonded with the family.
yes.
Okay. What is the department's expectation moving forward as far as the child? What are the plans for permanency?
Yeah. Cool. The Chloe will be basically with the aunt Jeanette and her husband.
Okay. Are they looking to adopt or take conservatorship? What are we looking at on that?
Probably conservatorship because the husband's not documented.
Okay.
So
So they got some barriers if they wanted to adopt or to get through and decide if they want to go through with that step.
yes,
Okay. But they do have half sibling in the house.
yes, her brother.
Okay. And his brother, are they bonded?
Yes,
As to dad, you were never able to talk to him, so there were never any paternity testing, or did he ever state whether he wanted to be adjudicated as a father?
no,
Okay. Paternity registry search was run, is that correct?
yes,
Your Honor, I'd ask to admit exhibit number 4. It's the certificate of paternity registry search that was filed with the court on May 23rd of 2025.
Any objection?
No objection?
No objection.
All right, petitioner's exhibit 4 will be admitted.
Thank you. And Mr. Alley, according to that registry search, did anybody ever claim or file a notice of intent to claim paternity of Chloe?
no. I don't see anything.
Okay. Thank you, thank you, Mr. Alley. Mr. Alley, today, are you asking the court to terminate the parental rights of the mother, Angel Parks, and of the alleged father, Roberto Villela, as to the child, Chloe Villela, due to the endangering grounds and due to constructive abandonment?
Yes,
As far as the alleged father, based off on the failure to register with paternity registry search,
yes,
and do you believe that that is in the best interest of the child?
yes,
Do you believe it's in the best interest of the child to stay in the placement where it is with family and to continue that bond with that family?
yes.
I'll pass the witnesses this time, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Graff, any questions?
No questions for this witness. Thank you. I'll pass.
Okay, Ms. Sapien?
Mr. Otley, you stated you didn't have any contact with my client, the alleged father,
Yes,
and his sister, that Chloe's placed with, she previously had contact with him. Is that correct?
yeah, it was like a while back, but recently she moved and she hasn't had any kind of contact with him probably in the last 2 or 3 months that I'm
Okay.
aware of.
But Mr. Biela never reached out to you. Is that correct?
No, his sister said he had my number, he's gonna reach out to me, but never did.
Okay, I'll pass the witness.
All right, and Ms. Zavala?
I have no questions, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Trout, anything further of this witness?
Nothing further of this witness, Your Honor.
All right. Anybody have any more questions for Mr. Otley?
No more questions, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Mr. Trout, any further witnesses today?
No further witnesses, Your Honor. I'd just like to state on the record, the mother, Angel Parks, asked the court to take judicial notice. She was served by publication, on 10/1/25 due to not being able to find her, serve her personally. And she's never appeared for any hearings, but was served by publication.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. With that, Your Honor, department with arrest.
Okay. All right, Ms. Graff, anything to present today?
I do not, Your Honor. I've had no contact with my client. I've had no phone number, no way to find her without just roaming the motels on Amarillo Boulevard, but I don't know what she looks like. So I've been hampered in this case, and as the court probably knows, I do go out of my way for my clients when I know where they are, but I have not had any contact with her. And I don't believe that there's no contact information to give me. So I believe that's where I was at from the very beginning in the case.
All right, thank you, ma'am. Okay, Ms. Sapien?
I have nothing to present, Your Honor. I'll rest.
Okay, Ms. Zavala, anything to present?
No witnesses, Your Honor. I rest.
And do you have a recommendation to make to the court today?
I do, Your Honor. I do believe it's in Chloe's best interest for the parental rights to both parents to be terminated at this time. She's doing very well in her kinship placement with her brother and her aunt, and I do recommend that that continue.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, thank you all. At this time, then I do find by clear and convincing evidence that it is in the best interest of the child, Chloe Viela, to terminate the parental rights between the child and her mother, Angel Parks, based on Texas Family Code, section 161.001, subsection B1, the D, E, and N grounds, and the best interest under subsection B2. I'm going to adjudicate Father Viela, Mr. Roberto Viela, as the father of Chloe Viela and establish the parent-child relationship between the two of them. I'm going to go ahead and terminate Mr. Viela's rights by clear and convincing evidence based on Texas Family Code, section 161.001, subsection B1, the D, E, and N grounds in the best interest under B2. And also terminate him based on his failure to register with the Paternity Registry under 161.002B3. All right, hang on, I'm hesitating. Because you said he was served by publication, correct?
Mom was,
Oh, mom was.
Yes, ma'am.
Mom was.
Dad being alleged at the time and not being able
Yeah.
to find him a
Right.
whereabouts.
Okay. Is the department asking me to terminate him on the DE and N grounds as well? Or just under failure to register?
Your Honor, either way, if the court wants to adjudicate them under those grounds, if the court does not want to go through the adjudication under the failed to register grounds.
Well, I mean, we've had some testimony about what his knowledge was and what contact we did have, and there's been no testimony or evidence that he ever questioned paternity or and he's done nothing, affirmatively one way or the other about that. But all right, I'm going to go ahead and my ruling will stand that I've adjudicated him an established parent-child relationship and terminated on those grounds, and also on the failure to register with the paternity registry under 161.002B3.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, at this time, I'll name the Department of Family and Protective Services as permanent managing conservator, and I'll dismiss all court-appointed attorneys at this time, with the exception of Ms. Zavala. The child's attorney will remain in the case. Okay, counsel, as always, be mindful of your de novo time frame since I've rendered an open court, and also please don't file a notice of appeal if you're instructed to do so until a final order has been signed and adopted by the referring court. So everybody, thank you all for your patience with us today. I'm sorry we got so far behind, but we're not too awfully bad into the lunch hour. So, all right. Thank y'all very much.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry. Another finding. My apologies. I quit typing. That's what I get. I would find that the Department of Family and Protective Services has made reasonable efforts in this case to reunify the family by creating service plans, and parents did not avail themselves of any of those services.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, my apologies. I think my technical problems have just got me completely rattled today. Okay, thank you all so much.
Hey, Bailey, can you hold on 1 second?
Me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Judge, can I get in a room with Ms. Sapien real quick?
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you, Antar.
In the interest of Eliza Ross, we're here on a status hearing. We're conducting this through Zoom. We're live streaming.
T.D. Hammonds for Erica Ross, mother. Since she was released from jail, Judge, I've not heard from her. I have no contact info for her.
Stacy Zabala on behalf of the child.
Since submitting the court hearing or the court report, Liza has had her 2-month checkup. She had it on December 9th, and everything was good. She's not having any more withdrawal symptoms, and she's doing really well in placement. She's still swaddling with her caregiver, and she does really well with that as well. She has biweekly visits with her sister when she's able to, and those visits are going really great. I've been unable to contact any additional family. Miss Ross gave me the name of a sister, but I haven't been able to get in contact with her. So right now, placement where she's at is the current status.
Besides, did you do a service plan for mom?
I did.
And mom agreed and signed?
She did.
And those were filed with the court?
Yes, sir.
And I believe you mentioned this. Do you know where mom is staying right now, or have you just not been able to get in touch with her since she's been released?
She is currently at America's Best Value Inn.
Okay.
She's since being released, she's moved 3 different times, and right now that's where she's at. I did message her this morning and I got a response from her girlfriend. Apparently Erica has the flu and is currently sleeping. I told her that we were having the court hearing, but she said that she's trying to get over the illness.
Okay. All right. Today, you're just asking for the court to continue the temporary managing conservatorship and to make a the service plans in order of the court.
Yes, sir.
Do you need mom to drug screen for you?
Yes, I do.
When was the last time she did drug screen for you, or has she drug screened for you?
She drug screened on October 24th, and
Okay.
then I sent her again after she was released, but she did not go.
Okay. So do you need a hair and a UA, or just a UA today?
Just a UA.
Judge would request a UA by 4 today. If mom's able, if she's not too sick to go.
Do you have good working contact information and everything for her?
I have a phone number that she can text on. She can't respond to phone calls, and then I have an email address for her.
All right, Mr. Hammonds, do you have any of that information?
No, if she could text that to me, that'd be great. And then also, if you could just, next time you have any contact with her or with her girlfriend, if you'll give them my cell phone number, I mean, I'll be glad to, talk to them anytime. If you don't have it, I'll text it to you.
Yes, sir, I can do that.
Thanks a lot.
And besides, the mom UA'd and hair follicle for you end of October? You said was
I'm
the
sorry,
last.
do what?
Mother UA'd and hair follicles drug screen for you in the end of October?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And those results both were positive
Yes, sir.
for amphetamines and methamphetamines?
Yes,
Okay.
and marijuana.
Okay. And we had some pretty high levels on those at that time, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Hammonds, you got anything today?
No, Judge, I represented Erica in the past. I guess all I can say is I'm not surprised.
Okay, well, we'll get down the road to the initial permanency hearing and see whether we're making any progress. So.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Yeah. All right, Ms. Zavala?
Your Honor, Eliza's doing great in placement, getting those regular visits with her sister. At this time, I recommend that continue.
Okay. I'm gonna order Ms. Ross to do a UA drug screen for us as soon as Ms. Heights can contact her and get her there. I'll order the service plans as an order of the court. We'll continue the department as temporary managing conservator and continue the child's current placement. Find there would be a continuing danger to return the child home at this time. And our next hearing will be on April 9th of 2026 on a 9 o'clock docket. All right. Thank you all so much. Thanks for your patience.
All right.
Thank you,
All
Honor.
right, thank you.
Thank
All right.
you.
Goodbye.
In the interest of Korea Moorhead and Isaac Moorhead, we're here for a review hearing. We're conducting this through Zoom. We're live streaming it, and Ms. Taylor's making our record.
Both the kids are placed in Sunray with a foster parent. They're doing really well. They're attending daycare, getting ready for Christmas. Kyra did have an accident at daycare several weeks ago where she bumped her head. We ended up calling in an intake, but it's since healed. She's doing great. And then the parents are also doing wonderful. They have both completed all of their services. They've obtained housing, full-time jobs. Koya is expecting twins in late January, early February. And so we are awaiting that. But otherwise, everything is going great with this case.
Okay. And let me just see, Mr. Track, you have any other questions or any requests from the department today?
I don't believe there's any requests at this time. Everything seems to be going pretty smoothly, Your Honor. I believe they are, see how things go a little further. Not mom, I think he is due in January, February, I think she said, but we'll start looking and discussing toward reunification and which way that's gonna go. Parents have different places who to reunify with, if it's going with mom, but since she's supposed to have two new ones in the home, what all that's gonna look like. So there's some logistics to figure out on what direction we're supposed to go, I believe.
I forgot to add that we are adding in an additional visit to be supervised by us, but actually in Koya's home. So the kids can begin to get familiar with her place. And then we may do some visits also at Elijah's place as well.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
All right, okay, Ms. Grant or Ms. Grant's not here. Ms. Moorhead, any questions or any concerns today? Okay, she's shaking her head no. Okay. All right, then, Mr. Michelson, have you got any questions for Ms. Mills?
Hard to top good news. I don't have any questions.
You're right. Okay, Ms. Riley?
No, Judge, I think the only thing that we had was really what Ms. Mills covered, which is trying to get increased visitation and get the kids to her home so that we could start moving Koya back to a place where she can take care of all the kids.
Okay. All right, Ms. Zavala?
Your Honor, all of that meshes with what I had heard, and the kids are doing great. So it looks like we're headed in the right direction.
Super. And Casa?
I just want to say I'm really proud of both Koya and Elijah. They've just done everything they should have done. I feel good about the kids there in Sunray, and the foster mom is doing a fabulous job.
All right, and as always, thanks to Casa for your all's time. We appreciate you. Okay, then today we're going to continue the department as temporary managing conservator and continue placement. I'm going to find parents are in compliance with their family plans of service, and that we are going to start looking at a reunification plan. Do y'all want mediation in the case? Because it's set for final March 5th. I mean, I don't have a feel how well they're co-parenting or whether parents are going to be able to agree, but we're going to come down to the end. And
the parents
so,
are co-parenting very well. And in fact, they are back together. And there is some talk about maybe even cohabitating to help with the 4 kids, soon to be 4 kids.
And I
I
think
assume he's father of the 2 that are on the way.
That father is not in the picture.
Okay. Mr. Trout, go ahead.
I was gonna say, Your Honor, I think that's some of the discussion is to figure out exactly how that's all gonna work before we know whether we need a mediation to try to work this out. And to give us a little more time to see how things go once the new children are born and how everything's gonna match up in the house. I believe there's Ms. Moorhead's mother, I believe I read, is also a support for them to try to help with the children. So just see how those things work, and if they do end up cohabitating, where we'll go from there.
Okay. Y'all can let me know.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, then I will see everybody back. If we don't hear anything else before that, I'll see y'all back March 5th of 2026 on a 9 o'clock docket. And since Mr. Hamlin's already adjudicated, I don't know whether, we're going to fall back to a prior order or if we need to enter a new order or what we're going to do. But I guess it can always be done by agreement if y'all have an agreement.
Yes, ma'am.
That'd be fine too.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Congratulations to parents. Thank you all for your hard work. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Y'all have a good rest of your day.
Thank you.
We're here for a review hearing. We're conducting this through Zoom. We're live streaming. Ms. Taylor's making our record.
We've reunified Journey with Min. They're doing phenomenal. Min's got daycare, he's got everything worked out. The dentist or the dental and medical has been worked out as well. So like we know where Journey will get her checkups done. And yeah, everything's going really good. Min's he's continued to test clean. He's completed all of his services. And everything in that regard is going very well. Min and Tessa did split up, I want to say around 2.5 months ago. And or 3 months ago, maybe. And so Tessa told me that she's still willing to go to the rehab. I did manage to see her last month in November, at the very end of November, and the only reason I did see her is because she was dodging my call, but then I saw her pull into the parking lot and I was able to meet her when she got out of her car. And she told me that things in just her life are going rough right now. She's continuing to drug screen, but she's still testing positive. She said she's willing to go to the OSAR. She's missed her last 3 visits. And I mean, I don't know. I texted this morning and I still haven't heard from her. And so but as far as Journey goes and Min goes, everything's going perfect.
Okay. Well, she knows we're all out here. She knows what she needs to do. So that's all we can do.
Yeah.
And Mr. Ivy, the reunification happened is it November 24th, I believe, about 3 weeks ago?
Yes, sir. Whatever that Monday was. I believe it was the 24th.
And no issues or anything you need to discuss with the court outside of what you've already done?
No issues.
And recommendations or requests today are just to continue the placement, continue to monitor how child and dad are doing.
Yes.
And Judge, we may need a final on this is set in March. We may need to go ahead and get a mediation date set to see where we're gonna go from here with parents.
Okay, Ms. Kincaid, do you have any questions for Mr. Ivy?
No, just if you do have any other phone numbers or updated phone numbers, if you could pass them along to me, I'd really appreciate it. I did put a call in, but there was no voicemail. So I'd appreciate any updated contact information you get.
Yes, ma'am. And I don't know if the phone number I have for her works currently, honestly. She hasn't talked to me in the last 2 months. I was only able to see her in person. But yeah, if I find one, I'll get it to you.
Thank you.
Okay, then Ms. Naranjo. Any
I
questions?
have no questions, Your Honor, and I have nothing to add other than Min's been doing really great.
Okay. Ms. Zavala.
Your Honor, no questions, and I had a great visit last night. I showed up at Min's house at 5:30 after a full day of daycare, sleepy baby who had just had vaccines earlier that day, so 2 shots, and now strangers in the house. She was upset. Within 15 minutes, he had diaper changed, bottle made. She was very cozy, snuggled up next to him on the couch, very comfortable. Her skin looks amazing. She had had issues in the past with skin. Her cheeks look great. I had 0 concerns. The part of the house that I could see looked great. I left feeling really good about where she is.
Okay, sounds great. All right, Mr. Ong, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm happy it's all going so great.
Thank you.
Judge,
All
I
right.
just asked Mr. Ong if do you have a good contact number or a number for mom that Mr. Ivy may not have for Ms. Kincaid to get?
If I message her just off of Facebook or Snapchat, I don't really got her number. I mean, the old number, I don't know. It should work.
Okay.
I don't know if it's not going through.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, then we'll continue the department as temporary managing conservator and we'll continue placement with Mr. Ong. We're find that Mr. Ong is in compliance with his family plan of service. Ms. Oliver is not, and that there would be a danger to return the child to the mother at this time. Our trial is set for March 12th of 2026. Unless you all can reach an agreement, otherwise, then let's say you will mediate. No later than March 1st. So I'll see everybody back in March.
Goodbye.
All right,
Thank you.
thank you. Mr. Hamlin is logging back in. I don't know if he fell out. Let me bring him in real quick and see what's up. Mr. Hamlin, can you unmute for me?
Yes, ma'am. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. We finished your hearing. Everything's great. Everything's going well.
Good.
Did you hear any of it?
No, ma'am. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. All right. Well, everything's going fine. So, you're free to go on about your day.
I do apologize. I got off at 7 o'clock this morning and I was trying to hold on. I do apologize, but I'm thankful and I appreciate your time, Judge.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, your attorney was present and so we had nothing but good reports. So everything's going great.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you. You too, sir. Have a Merry Christmas.
You as well.